My beloved child, let me speak to you again. Not because I need to convince you of what is already true, but because your heart forgets so easily. The noise of this world is relentless, and the doubts that whisper to you in the quiet moments are persistent. So I come to you now, gently, persistently, with the same love that has pursued you from the very beginning. I want you to know something that will anchor you when everything else feels unsteady. I am not going anywhere. You have asked me, in your heart, if this is really real. You have wondered, in the middle of sleepless nights, if anyone is truly listening. You have looked at your life, the tangled circumstances, the delayed breakthroughs, the prayers that seem to bounce off the ceiling, and you have questioned whether I am still good. I understand. I am not offended by your honesty. I would rather have your raw, unfiltered heart than your polished, religious words. So let me meet you in that honesty right now. Do you want to know what I see when I look at you? I do not see a disappointment. I do not see a project that is taking too long. I do not see a collection of mistakes that need to be fixed before you are presentable. I see a child I have loved before time began. I see someone for whom I left the glory of heaven. I see the joy that was set before me when I endured the cross. You are not an afterthought in my story. You are central to it. I know you have been carrying a weight that was never meant to be yours. You have been trying to hold together pieces of your life that only I can hold. And I know why you do it, because letting go feels like losing control, and losing control feels terrifying. But child, what if I told you that your grip is exactly what is keeping you from the freedom you crave? You are holding on so tightly to outcomes, to timelines, to your own understanding, that your hands are too full to receive what I am trying to give you. I am not asking you to let go into nothing. I am asking you to let go into me. Think of Peter stepping out of the boat. He was fine as long as he kept his eyes on me. The moment he looked at the wind and the waves, the circumstances raging around him, he began to sink. But here is what you often miss. When he sank, I did not let him drown. I reached out my hand and caught him. Your moments of fear, your failures of faith do not make me walk away. They make me reach for you faster. Stop believing that your wavering faith disappoints me. I am not shocked by your humanity. I made you. I know you are dust. And I love you not in spite of that, but because you are mine. You have also been listening to a voice that tells you time is running out. That you are too old, or too young, or too behind. That you have missed your window. That everyone else has figured it out while you are still stumbling. That voice is not from me. I am the God who called Abraham when he was old and childless and made him the father of nations. I am the God who chose David, the overlooked youngest son, and made him king. I am the God who took a murderer named Paul and made him the greatest apostle of the early church. I am not bound by your timelines. I do not work within the limits of your anxiety. I am working in your waiting. I am building character in your delays. I am protecting you in ways you cannot see through closed doors. Let me tell you about those closed doors. I know they have frustrated you. You have prayed for certain things, certain opportunities, certain relationships, and the door remained shut. And you wondered why I would withhold something you wanted so badly. But what if that closed door was not a denial but a rescue? What if what was behind it would have cost you more than you could afford? What if I was not keeping something from you but keeping you from something? Trust me, child, I see what you cannot see. I know what would break your heart, and I have shielded you from it. One day you will look back and thank me for the prayers I answered with no, because yes would have been the worst thing for you. There is also a weariness in you that goes deeper than tiredness. It is a soul weariness. You have given so much. You have poured yourself out for others, tried to be strong, tried to hold everything together, and now you are running on empty. You think you have to keep going, keep performing, keep showing up, or everything will fall apart. But I am inviting you to stop, to rest. Not just sleep, but soul rest. Come to me, all you who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. That is not a suggestion. It is a command wrapped in an invitation. You were never meant to carry what you are carrying. Lay it down. If you do not lay it down, you will collapse under it, and then what good will that do for anyone? Your strength is finite. Mine is infinite. Let me be your strength. I see the battles you fight in secret, the thoughts you battle when your head hits the pillow, the shame that creeps in when you remember things you wish you had never done, the condemnation that tells you you are not worthy of love because of your past. I want you to hear me clearly, that condemnation does not come from me. I do not condemn you. I convict, yes, gently, to draw you back, to heal you, to restore you. But condemnation is the enemy's weapon. It shames you into hiding. It makes you believe you are too far gone. But you are not too far gone. There is no place you can go where my love cannot reach you. No pit so deep that I am not deeper still. You have also been afraid to hope. Hope has hurt you before. You have believed for things that did not happen, prayed for healing that did not come, trusted people who let you down. So you have built walls around your heart to protect yourself from disappointment. But those walls are also keeping out my hope. I am not asking you to be naive. I am asking you to place your hope not in outcomes, not in people, not in circumstances, but in me. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I do not fail. I do not change. When your hope is rooted in my character, it cannot be disappointed. It may be delayed. It may not look the way you expected, but I will come through. I always do. I want to speak to you about your identity because the world has been trying to redefine you. It tells you that your worth is in your productivity, your appearance, your success, your relationships. And when those things falter, you feel like you are nothing. But I am the one who defines you. And I say you are my beloved child. That is your primary identity. Before you are anything else, a parent, a worker, a friend, you are first and forever my child. And a child does not earn their parents' love. They receive it. You do not have to perform to be loved. You are loved because you are mine. Full stop. There is also a question burning in your heart that you have not spoken aloud. Am I doing enough? Am I enough? And I tell you, you are not enough, and that is exactly where I want you, because I am enough. Your sufficiency is not in your striving, but in my sufficiency flowing through you. The branch does not strain to produce fruit. It abides in the vine, and the fruit comes naturally. Abide in me. Rest in me. Let me produce through you what I have prepared. Your job is not to force the harvest. Your job is to stay connected to the vine. I know there are relationships in your life that have caused you deep pain. People you trusted who wounded you. Words that were spoken over you that you have never been able to shake. Betrayals that shaped how you see yourself. I want you to know that I see every wound. I was betrayed too. I know what it feels like to be abandoned by those closest to you. I was there in Gethsemane, abandoned by my friends, and I am there with you in your moments of betrayal. I do not minimize your pain. I enter into it with you, and I am the healer of broken hearts. I do not just bandage wounds, I make them into sources of testimony. One day, the very thing that tried to destroy you will be the platform from which you minister to others. Do not despise the process. And about forgiveness, I know there is someone you are struggling to forgive. You feel justified in your anger, and in many ways you are. What they did was wrong. But I ask you to consider this: your unforgiveness is not hurting them. It is poisoning you. It is a prison you are living in, and the door is unlocked from the inside. Let me help you walk through it. Not because they deserve it, but because you deserve freedom. Forgiveness does not mean what they did was okay. It means you are releasing the burden of judgment to me, and I will handle it justly. Let it go, child, for your own sake. Your heart was not meant to carry bitterness. I also want to speak to the dreams you have buried. Maybe you gave up on them because they seemed impossible, or because someone told you they were foolish, or because they have taken so long that you convinced yourself you must have heard wrong. But I am the one who planted those dreams in your heart. I do not plant seeds that will never grow. The timing has not been what you expected, but I am never late. What feels like a delay is often a setup. While you wait, I am preparing you for the weight of what is coming. If I gave you everything you are asking for too soon, you would not be ready to steward it. Trust my timing. It is as perfect as my love. You have also been looking at your life and comparing it to others. You see their success, their ease, their answered prayers, and you wonder why your journey looks so different. But I am not doing in them what I am doing in you. Your path is unique because you are unique. I am writing a story that only you can live. Do not waste your energy envying someone else's chapter. Focus on the pages I am writing for you today. I am with you on your path, even when it feels lonely. I am not walking with them, I am walking with you. Keep your eyes on me, not on the journey of others. I want to leave you with this, my child. I am coming back. I am not speaking only of the final day, though that is certain. I am speaking of coming back into the places where you have felt abandoned. I am coming back into your marriage. I am coming back into your finances. I am coming back into your health. I am coming back into your family. I am the restorer of the years the locusts have eaten. Nothing is wasted with me. Not your suffering, not your tears, not your waiting. I collect every tear in a bottle and I redeem every loss. The story is not over. In fact, the best chapters are ahead. So take courage. Lift your head. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are held by the God who spoke the stars into existence, who calmed the sea with a word, who conquered death itself. And that same power is at work in you, for you, and through you. Do not give up. Do not give in. Do not let the enemy convince you that your situation is hopeless. I am the God of hope. I am the God of impossible things, and I am with you, always. Now rest in me tonight. Let your heart be still. Let your breathing slow. You do not have to figure everything out tonight. You do not have to fix everything tonight.
Just be with me. Just be loved. Let that be enough for now. I will show you the next step when it is time. I will make the way clear when you need to see it. Until then, trust the one who holds you. Trust the one who has never let you go. Trust me. I am with you. I am for you. And I am not finished with you. Rest now, my child. Rest. Just be with me.